answer the question, why do chili peppers taste hot? And against the advice of my loved ones and beloved colleagues, I'm going to eat some really hot sauce while I talk to you about it. Okay, so chili peppers are very interesting, right? Because if I take a big old chili pepper and put it in my fridge at my house, which I sometimes do because I like spicy stuff, then I take it out, it's cold. I can tell physiologically that it's cold when I touch it, but if I eat it, the inside of my mouth, I perceive it to be warm, right? So the perception is that it's hot. How is that possible if it's not really hot? It's possible because of capsaicin. And capsaicin is so interesting. It is a colorless, odorless oil that is inside of the chili peppers, these plants from the chili pepper family, and it binds to the TRPV1 receptors that we have. So we have these really specialized receptors that are diffusely located throughout sensory fibers in the body, and they're the transient receptor potential vanilloid subtype 1 receptors, or TRPV1 receptors from the TRPV family. And there's been a whole lot of research done about the TRPV receptors, especially published in the pain field. And so it's of particular interest for our pain course, right? So the capsaicin binds to the TRPV1 receptors, and these are normally involved in the perception of heat. And so that's why we get the perception that it's hot, even though it's actually not hot. It doesn't have a hot temperature. It's because of the capsaicin. So I'm actually going to try some really hot sauce. So I went to a sandwich shop, which I won't name because I intend to put this video on the internet, and I saw this hot sauce. It's called Pain. I'm not going to flash it long enough for you to see the brand or anything who makes it, because this is not a commercial or a review. I am not a food critic. I do like food, but not the point of the video. And I'm going to tell you that when I saw that this hot sauce was called Pain, I got super excited because as a pain scientist, there's nothing more exciting than knowing that there is a hot substance out there named after what it is that you're so interested in, right? So I put some on a cracker. I'm going to eat it, and hopefully I will have some good feedback for you, and I'll be able to finish this. And I apologize if there's a lot of ums in this video or anything like that, because there's one shot for this. I'm not re-recording it, being that I'm eating the Pain hot sauce. Oh, I can smell it. Okay. That's the orthonasal and retronasal olfaction happening all at the same time. Yep. Yeah. That's really hot. Okay, my hands are sweaty. Okay, so let's talk about this. There was a chemist once upon a time who decided that it would be really interesting to have kind of a quantification for the hotness of these different peppers, and these are called Scoville units. His last name is Scoville. And this particular sauce is, it says more than 40,000 pain-inducing Scoville units. I wouldn't say that I feel pain, but it is super duper hot. And so I just looked up some Scoville units over here on the side. So sweet bell peppers are 0 units. Jalapenos can be up to 8,000 units. Pepper spray is about 25,000 units at the base, but can be up to 2 million units. Cayenne is 30,000 to 50,000 units. Okay, now I have pain. Yep, I feel pain. That's why this is called Pain. That's why the sauce is called Pain. Goodness, I'm experiencing regret. Okay, so like I said, this one is 40,000 units, but that's a fun thing to look up that you can impress your friends with on Friday night. Now you can tell them all about capsaicin and TRPV1 receptors. There's an irony associated with this. Hang on, I got to get some Sonic. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, there's an irony associated with this, and that is capsaicin can be used for pain. That's right. You heard me. You can get a capsaicin cream, you can get a capsaicin patch. And actually, if you go to your local grocery store and you find a aisle of pain relievers, you'll see your NSAIDs, you know, like your aspirin, your Tylenol, your Aleve, but you'll find areas where there are creams, oils, patches, liquids. There's even a pink liquid you can get now. And if you flip over that bottle, I challenge you to do it next time you're at the grocery store, you'll see that the active ingredient is capsaicin. How could it be? Why is it something that's causing me pain and deep regret right now? Actually, how could that be useful for someone who's experiencing neuropathic pain, for example? For a long time, they thought that it was through a mechanism called substance P, through the modulation of substance P. So, in the pain process, substance P can result in neuroinflammation and pain. But now I think there's some literature out there that says that the modulation of substance P is just a correlate of the capsaicin processing, and then it's really a defunctionalization of nociceptors. So there's a lot of really cool stuff to read online. Hope you enjoyed this. Um, Take the pain sauce at your own risk, and we'll get back to it with pain in the brain on the next lecture.